What's up? Sorry I was late. I was causing general distress inside of Divine Shadows, one of our moderators' things. We were messing with him. But what's up, everybody? My name is Fortify. I'm a retro variety streamer. Play a bunch of games from the 70s all the way to now, always on True Hardware. And tonight we are continuing with Hudson Soft, right? So Hudson is currently the company that we're messing with. They made games like Dino Ricky and Mylon Secret Castle. We all know Hudson because Hudson was a huge reason that the TurboGrafx 16 has the library that it does, and also tons of awesome NES games as well. So what we're starting with tonight is Mylon Secret Castle. This is going to be the Game Boy version of this, which I have no hopes for. The original Mylon, we beat it, but it wasn't good. Like, it's pure trial and error bullshit. So I'm not expecting it to be any better. Let's see, I rated the original one C. So I guess it's not terribly bad, but it's definitely not something I would enjoy. But let's go ahead and get into this. Mylon's Secret Castle. 1993, Hudson Soft, licensed by Nintendo. It's the company we care about. Only you would be happy for Mylon's Secret Castle. I guarantee you that much. This game is not good. It's kind of shit. Curious if they kept like everything from it though. That'd be interesting. Let's go. Okay, music's alright. Everything's just gray. It's just gray, man. It's Mylon's Secret Castle if Mylon's Secret Castle was 800,000% slower than what it was. No. Okay, I found a honeycomb. Oh yeah, that's why I hate this game. You gotta hit everything and hope that, like, what you're looking for is there. So this is all like... Oh, it's running better now. Alright, there's the Hudson Bee. I don't know what that does. It did something. Oh, there's money? Ooh, a lot of money. Okay. There's a secret thing up here. Alright, got a parasol. Money for days. I always found it interesting that, like, the enemies come back. There's also money. Money over here. Let's go get that. Oh, hey, it's a key. Why is there just a key randomly showing up now? Okay, so that's door 1. Door 2. What's up, Jeremy? How are you? We're playing the sub... May I help you? Shrink when you touch the glove. What? Find a saw. Okay. Crystal has miracle power. Okay. Well, now lightning's coming to kill me. What the fuck? I can't dodge lightning! Dude, we're so rich. Oh, look at that. Secrets. Great. I don't need that heart. Oh, what the fuck, man? Yeah, Mylon's Secret Castle. Apparently there was a Game Boy release that Hudson did. Is this where the saw is? Oh, okay. I was like definitely hitting that up close and personal, but okay. King got OG Puzzle Quest Warlords with all the extras for 11. That's... I've never even heard of that. Oh shit, secret door. I mean, I'd love to get that, but I don't have the jump high boots. Now I also don't have a key, so I gotta go find a key? Fuck, man. I used to save state with this. I'm half tempted to use a walkthrough. That's if we really wanted to, like, really wanted to play it, which I don't. Oh, maybe there's a... I know there's a... Oh, there's the key. I know there's a walkthrough for the NES version, because I used it. I know that for a fact. Now I gotta figure out how... I do know the game runs like shit if there's like any enemies, which is kind of frustrating. Like if there's any enemies on screen, it runs slow. That's not an emulation problem. You're just asking too much of Hudson. So yeah, I'm surprised that they afforded them the money to even make this to begin with, too. Okay, so if you already unlocked the door, then that's it. Is there like a secret? Dude, it's been so long since I played Mylons. There it is. I knew that we could go in the window. What do you want me to do? There's gotta be some secret that I'm missing. Eat Raisin Bran? That's a pretty heavy dedication there. I know we gotta get the saw, we need to get the crystal. I can never get into Raisin Bran. Boom, boom. Raisin Bran is old people cereal? Oh my god. I mean, I'm running out of ideas on what to do. I'm already having to look up a walkthrough, and we're not even like 3 fucking stages into the game. Let's see if we can get a hint that matters. Alright, Crystal has miracle power. Okay. Find a saw. Thank you. It's gotta be in 3. You gotta be perfectly lined up with that door. I guess it's better than the Kicks kids, right? Oh, fuck you too, game. Corn Puffs? Kicks is the hand job of cereal? Oh, I'm stealing that. Alright, if I was a saw, where would I go? Because honeycomb equals more life, right? Thanks. There's no direction. There's silly. This game's silly, and I don't like it. Do 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 do. See, what pisses me off is that the only way to... You gotta hit it from the top. That's so dumb. And because I hit down. Oh! Alright, where's the saw hidden at? Do I need to hit the... turbo controller in it just to kind of get through this. Well, I'm not going to use a walkthrough on a game that isn't fucked off that I have no mental investment in, so... This is a beat duplicate request anyway. Let's see if maybe there's another secret I'm missing or something. Scott, I thought that there was like a way up. I mean, I've done everything I can think about doing in literally the first 3 stages of the fucking game. Yep. No thanks. Alright. What would y'all rate that? That was Mylon's Secret Castle. On the Game Boy. We can do prices right for this. I always vote in increments of $10, but if you can get the closest to the retail price of this game without cheating and without going over, you can win yourself 0.2 good boy points. I'm going to say this is $10. It just has that $10 vibe to me. And that is fucked off. What would y'all rate that? Also, I'm going to look this up just out of curiosity. Mylon's Secret Castle Strategy Wiki. Because I know it was Strategy Wiki that I used. Huh. 4-1 walkthrough. Here we go. Yeah, look at all this shit. Key there, key there, key there, honeycomb. So where's this music box that you speak of? Medicine for 5. Shop. 1 is here and it's hidden. This is so stupid. Yeah, no thank you. Alright, 10-1. You're gonna go 1 cent over me? Gotcha. I got you. Mylon's Secret Castle Game Boy. See how much it costs. 20 bucks, 23 bucks, 20, 14. There's no way that we know that that's Mylon's Secret Castle. You could literally say it's anything. No, fuck you. We got down to 14. Alright, I think Zordon's getting the points on that. I'd buy it. Mylon was never a good game, though. I'm going to give this one a D. Just going to give it a good old-fashioned, regular run-of-the-mill D. Game Boy. Mylon's Secret Castle, and that got a D. And let's make sure Zordon gets his good boy points. Alright, Zordon, where are you at? I know you're on this list. Where are you? 3.8 good boy points. You're doing well for yourself. You're doing well for yourself. Love to see it. Alright, Alright, that's that. Next game is Doraemon, NES special. So I want to catch up with Doraemon. Doraemon is not a good game, but there are older Doraemon games that I do want to play, so we can say that we're caught up, and that's what we're doing for a parlay. The first one's Epoch Super Cassette Vision. I do not think we can play that, so I'm going to consider that an ROR violation, but we've already beaten this again, so there's no point. For anybody who doesn't remember, many, many years ago, one of the first Famicom games I ever streamed was actually Doraemon, and it is a fucking horrible game. Just absolute dog shit. I think I rated it poorly, too. Let's see. Doraemon, use state, I rated it F. Yep, it's a horrible game. Every time you start the game, it like flashes red and white over and over and over again. It's a surefire way of giving some kid a seizure. What did they care about? They didn't give a fuck. Alright, so that's 1986. 1986. So now we are in 1987. 1987, and we have quite a few games, starting off with Yager 5, which is an action RPG. We cannot play that right now, so that's going to be an RPG. That's also going to be a skip 1, which moves us to the next one, which is Lamia. Oh, we played R-Type. What did they do for R-Type, though? The Wii release, which is technically the TurboGrafx 16 version. Did we play the TurboGrafx 16 version? We did not. Alright. Where did we leave off with R-Type, though? That's the question. Because we did have an active franchise lock on R-Type. So, what's next? R-Type series. There we go. R-Type 1. Okay, so it would be the TurboGrafx 16 version, which is R-Type 1 and R-Type 2, but that's Konami and Hudson. Konami isn't locked, right? Konami's not locked. All right, we're going to go ahead and do a poll on this. I want to make sure everybody's on the same page. We're going to do... Oh, no. Well, it's next. I typed it out of order. That's my fault. All right, are we going to play R-Type 1 on the TG16? Yes or no? Go ahead and vote. We're going to... Actually, I'm going to... Hold on, don't vote yet. Reset all the options. And let y'all choose. YouTube, for anybody who's watching, I'm going to go ahead and get this vote for y'all as well. Y'all have pulled in this because y'all are active watchers just the same. Should we play R-Type 1 on the TG16? Yes and no. So far, we got 2 votes for yes. I'm interested to see how this plays on the TurboGrafx 16. Now, bear in mind, R-Type 1, it is the Wii. It was on the Wii, right? But it's the TurboGrafx 16 version, which is basically a fancy way of saying it was on the Virtual Console. It was on the Virtual Console. But it should be both of them. Which doesn't make sense to me. Because there it is right there. Yep, Virtual Console. Yeah, I'm thinking that they goofed it up somehow. And they combined both of these for the Wii. Alright, looks like we got a major vote for that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to play that. TurboGrafx 16. R-Type. Alright, you ready? Let's go ahead and get this going. I've got R-Type, just regular R-Type on the TurboGrafx 16. Who did that one? So that's Irem. That's the regular run-of-the-mill R-Type. That's not the one that we want to play. So we want R-Type... Oh, which only came out in Japan, apparently. Really? It's a PC Engine port? It is. I will be damned. Alright. Let's go ahead and do it. I didn't know that. It's magical. Alright, let's go ahead and size this up. We're not on Game Boy anymore. R-Type. Here we go. Press run button. Only get 3 credits. It's kind of frustrating, isn't it? Damn, that's pretty. That's really pretty. This is damn near arcade accurate, isn't it? Yeah, we're gonna reset. That's embarrassing. So R-Type 1 only has the first 4 levels, so all we gotta do is beat 4 levels. Dude, have you ever played Cast of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse? Absolutely, I love that game. Fuck! I'm not this bad at R-Type, I promise. I beat this. Oh yeah, dude, I love Mickey Mouse games. We're gonna be playing some Mickey Mouse games, maybe. Depends on if, might find herself in a RWAR violation situation, but we'll double check. Hell yeah. Oh shit. Damn. Got the S power up. Love to see it. Woo! There we go. Yeah, this is basically arcade R-Type through and through. And we got missiles. We're full up. This is solid. Can't complain. Alright, full charge, because you know we're going to need it. The boss coming up. Stick your tongue at me, daddy. It's like I've beaten R-Type before. It's a brain. Oh, it'll actually let me shoot it before it's on the screen. That's awesome. You know what's gonna be awesome if I beat this? I didn't even... Actually, no, I beat R-Type on the Commodore 64, didn't I? Jesus. It's an extra life. Oh no, that's my fault. Now we struggle, right? Now we're on the struggle bus because we lost all of our power-ups. Kept the same shitty checkpoints, but it is what it is. Alright, I'm gonna use my first save state. Fuck it, we'll just start the whole level over. We get 3 save states before it's a stated run. What is the S? Fuck! 2 save states. Oh no, if I remember right, we rated it G tier. Mickey Mouse. Like I said, we might be playing Mickey Mousecapade. I fucking hate horizontal shooters so much. Oof. Hey, extra life. Now that's what we want right there. Look at that. I will say R-Type is one of those games, right? R-Type is a game where, like, if you're doing well, it doesn't punish you. And I appreciate that. But if you fuck up once, God rest your soul. Thanks, I hate it. Fuck you, game. Alright, third state. This is my last one before we have to declare it a stated run. Or I could just see it through. Nope. Extra life. Fire. Yeah. It's a fucking centipede enemy. He gets me every time, man. Go away. Oh, this is the weird heart boss, isn't it? Yeah. The heartworm, literally. Great music. Oh shit! What the fuck? I never realized he went up here. Got him. Woo! Technically, this is still a 1 credit clear so far. Even though the states, we haven't exceeded our 3 states, so if I could see this through without cucking it up too much, we can call this a 1cc. Oh, yeah. Remember the battleship? This is my least fucking favorite part of this game right here. And that was my mistake. I was supposed to go under him there, wasn't I? So now I'm gonna get crunched. No, they're gonna give me one more chance. Ugh! This is the part that sucks too, because the checkpoints are such bullshit. Man. Such bullshit, man. Such bullshit. And we only get 3 credits. So it is arcade true. I think this is pretty close to the arcade experience. So much shit, man. Damn! Is it gonna start me from the whole stage or the checkpoint? I think it's from the checkpoint. I needed that special. Dude, he hit me from behind. What a bitch. Whew. Enemies that hit you from behind, they're bullshit. Not a big fan of that. Don't do that to me. Oh, thank you, Ball, for not coming over here. Appreciate it. Quality-ass programming. Some buffoonery, man. I wish I didn't have to go under here at all, but, you know. Oh, thanks for the extra life. Appreciate it. Motherfucker, dude. This part sucks. Shit. Dude, I'm so boned. Dude, I'm so boned. Look how boned I am. Motherfucker's shooting off the screen! If you're off the screen, you shouldn't be allowed to shoot me. That's bullshit. God. Oh. It's because he's outside doesn't mean he can't hit. No, no, no. We can't be using logic in games like this. That's not allowed. Dude, I'm so fucked. Without that power up, I'm fucked. Alright, I'm gonna put a save state here because it's more than likely gonna be a stated. Yep. Alright, this is officially a stated run. Motherfuckers shoot straight up. Oh, it's a coin guzzler. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I love how he waits to shoot me. Some bullshit, man. Look at that. And the fireball goes through the shield? Hey, can you fucking do your job, man? I hate R-Type 1. Get the ball. So without the fire power up, this is just useless. Is what I'm thinking. They're waiting until I'm right on top of them to shoot them. That's some bullshit if I've ever seen it. Are you fucking kidding me? Here's the thing, it isn't a bad game. It's not gonna get better. It's not a bad game. I don't like R-Type, you know what I'm saying? QRST. No, bring that back. Alright, what would y'all rate that? It is arcade accurate, which is a good thing. That is R-Type 1. I'm gonna say that this game costs 80 bucks. And I'm gonna give it a... What did I give the arcade version? Because basically the arcade version is just cut down. I gave it a C-. I'm gonna give it a C- here too. Just makes sense. Also, it is not on the TurboGrafx, it is on the PC Engine. So that was QRS. Oh, I don't care about that. I can go bye-bye. We don't do fireside chat anymore. Okay, so R-Type, I'm gonna say 80 bucks. It is a Japanese exclusive. This goes here, and it's not translatable, so it just goes there. 80 bucks. It is fucked off. Grossly unfair, but a very decent arcade conversion. Made it to level 3, and we're gonna give that a C-. Alright, so that's R-Type 1. Let's go ahead and do our price search. I'm the only one doing it right now, so hopefully I'll get some good boy points. R-Type, TG16. So that's run-of-the-mill R-Type. R-Type 1, 40 bucks. There's 1 and 2 for 100. R-Type 1 for 18. I do collect loose cards. 18 looks like it's going to be the lowest, so I don't get any points, but I would definitely buy that. I would buy that. Alright, Franchise Frenzy. No, what are you doing? R-Type. And then the next one would be R-Type 2, which I'm going to be honest with you, is the exact same game. I'm just going to go ahead and preemptively fuck that off as well, because it's the same thing. They didn't change anything. They just broke the game up into 2 boxes so it would actually fit. So R-Type 2 will get the same treatment. I didn't enjoy the first part, so why bother with the second? I'm just going to preemptively give it a C-. No point. Fucked off. I'm going to say that this one is... I'm going to say 20, because I vote in increments. R-Type 2. Let's see what R-Type 2 is going for. 24. Any cheaper than 24? No, but I don't have any competition, so it's not fair to give me any good boy points. Alright, emulation, it is Japanese exclusive. And, make that red. Go back to Conquering Companies. Go ahead and take out R-Type and see what game is next. Makes me wonder if it is this version, though. Nah, it's not. Okay. Okay, Adventures of Dino Ricky. I do own that game, but we are emulating because it's Conquering Companies. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break. Hopefully some more people will come in. We'll get some more chats, okay? Cool. Don't go anywhere. I've played tons of arcade games, and I've played tons of NES games. And if you know anything about these two libraries, is that from an identity perspective, they're often very different. Sometimes you get a beautiful surprise where the NES version carves out its own legacy, and that's what my Better at Home series was all about. They were just games that were good, if not better at home. But then there's the other side, the dark side, the what were they thinking side, games where the NES version just couldn't live up to the big, loud, quarter-munching beast sitting in the arcades. And that's where today's topic comes in, thanks to one of our epic firefighters, Merch Credit. I've been challenged to do the flip side, arcade or bust. Today I'm going to talk about 10 NES ports that dropped the ball so hard it rolled under the couch and you never found it again. Let's begin. Let's start with a heavy hitter, Konami's Life Force, or Salamander if you were hanging out in Japan for whatever reason. It was one of the best shooters of the 80s. The arcade version was gorgeous, grotesque, and unique because it didn't just stick to horizontal scrolling. No. It alternated between horizontal and vertical levels, which kept you on your toes. The backgrounds were these pulsating bioorganic nightmares like you were blasting your way through some intergalactic digestive tract. With a new power-up system based on capsules, you could build your loadout the way you wanted it. Speed boosts, missiles, ripple lasers, options, force fields. It gave the game this amazing flow where you felt in control of your ship's evolution. Plus, you could grab a friend and play co-op, which made the difficulty way more fun. Balanced, addictive, visually striking, this was Konami firing on all cylinders. And then the NES port showed up like the awkward cousin nobody wanted to invite to dinner. On the surface, it still had the Life Force name, but really it was more of a remix of Salamander. The stages were heavily redesigned. If you knew the arcade version, you were going to be confused, maybe even angry. The NES version looked okay, but the bioorganic spectacle was missing, and the cramped level design combined with slowdown made it punishing in all the wrong ways. It wasn't the thoughtful challenge of the arcade, it was the NES struggling to keep up. To me, the arcade version felt like a true Gradius spin-off, a natural evolution of the formula. The NES version felt like an undercooked remix with less personality, less balance, and even more frustration. If you really want to enjoy Life Force the way it was meant to be enjoyed, do yourself a favor, fire up MAME, or just find a cabinet. Oh, Clax. If you walked into an arcade in 1990, this is a game you likely couldn't avoid. The cabinet literally told you, it is the 90s, and there is time for Clax. And yes, there was. The game was hypnotic. Tiles dropped down a conveyor belt smooth as butter, stacking in neat little lines while the colors popped off the screen. The pacing was perfect, slow and manageable at first, then ramping up until your brain was in overdrive trying to keep up. Add in the digitized voices and the sharp sound effects, and you had one of the most addictive puzzle games of its era. It wasn't just fun, it was stylish. But then came the NES version, and man, this one was rough. The NES's limited color palette turned those bright, clear tiles into muddy little blobs. And in a puzzle game where clarity is everything, that's a death sentence. The iconic arcade voices were replaced by sad little beeps, and the gameplay speed felt off, sometimes too sluggish, other times choppy when the screen got busy. The NES version technically functioned, but it lacked any sense of personality. In the arcade, Clax was vibrant, loud, and addicting. On the NES, it felt like playing Connect 4 on a rainy day while someone hums elevator music in your ear. It wasn't unplayable, but it was missing the energy that made it special. Few arcade games were as stylish as Marble Madness. Atari dropped this in 1984, and it blew people's minds. You weren't just pressing buttons, you had a trackball, and that gave you precise physical control over your marble. The isometric obstacle course was sleek and futuristic with bold geometric designs and crazy hazards. Enemies, ramps, drops, it felt like you were navigating a neon death maze. The music was experimental and trippy, composed in stereo, which was kind of a big deal back then, and it all came together in this fast, smooth package that was unlike anything else in the arcade. The NES version, however, ripped away the game's heart. No trackball, just a D-pad. Controlling the marble with that thing was like trying to push a bowling ball through a doggy door. Instead of smooth gliding, you were overshooting, undershooting, constantly fighting the controls, and the visuals lost their clean arcade look, turning into blocky, muddy shapes. Even the quirky soundtrack was flattened into something that didn't really carry the same vibe. And the game, which was already short in the arcade, felt even thinner on the NES. Marble Madness was sleek and addictive. On the NES, it's clunky, frustrating, and empty. This is one of the few occasions where I can say the controller actually made the game. Taito's The New Zealand Story was pure arcade charm. You play as Tiki, a little kiwi bird trying to rescue his kidnapped friends. Armed with arrows and cuteness, you bounce through colorful, vibrant levels full of enemies, traps, and even hijackable vehicles. But don't let the cute exterior fool you. This game is hard. Tricky jumps, tight spaces, enemy patterns that punish sloppy play, but it always felt fair, and the cheerful soundtrack kept you grinning through the challenge. Then came the NES version, and oh, what a downgrade! The bright, lively visuals were stripped down to dull, washed-out graphics. The levels were simplified to the point of being butchered, enemies lost their personality, and the controls felt stiff. Even Tiki himself, who was full of charm in the arcade, looked more like a blob with feet. The soundtrack, once bouncy and catchy, became tinny and repetitive, the kind of music you'd want to mute after 10 minutes. Think Highlight. The arcade version was a hidden gem bursting with character, and the NES version ultimately felt like a bad bootleg. If you want to experience Tiki's adventure properly, you gotta go arcade. This is gonna be a hot take. Capcom followed up 1942 with a sequel that blew the doors off, 1943. The arcade version was pure energy, smoother graphics, bigger explosions, and a rocking soundtrack that kept you locked in. You had power-ups, a health bar instead of a cheap one-hit death system, and those glorious lightning screen clears that wiped out everything in sight. Add in two-player co-op, and it was exactly the kind of fast-paced chaos that made arcade shooters so addictive. But on the NES, the thrill was gone. Planes shrank down to tiny sprites, backgrounds turned into what seemed like a dull wallpaper, and the explosions lost all of their punch. The energetic arcade soundtrack got flattened into our basic beeps, and whenever the screen filled up, slowdown hit like an anchor. What was supposed to be frantic and pulse-pounding became sluggish and boring. Arcade 1943 was an adrenaline rush. The NES version was like trying to watch fireworks through a foggy window. Playable? Absolutely. But compared to the arcade? Nah. If Gradius had a cousin who was into cosplay and slapstick comedy, it would be Parodius. Konami went off the deep end here. Same solid shooter mechanics, but instead of aliens and space fleets, you fought penguins, octopi, and giant lips, all to the tune of ridiculous remixes of classical music. It was colorful, fast, funny, genuinely fun. It had the polish of a serious shooter, but the absurdity of a comedy skit. What more could you want? But the NES version tried to cram all of that madness into 8-bit hardware, and the result was cramped and, to be honest, kind of bullshit. The vibrant chaos was dulled down to bland sprites. The music, which was half the joke in the arcade, sounded like crap. Worst of all, slowdown hit constantly, sucking life out of the chaos. Arcade Parodius was alive, a living cartoon that was just as hilarious as it was fun to play. NES Parodius was like listening to someone explain the punchline of a joke without actually telling it. Silkworm was a blast. I had actually never heard of it, and then one day I did, and I kind of got into it. It stood out because of its hook. You could play either as a helicopter or as a jeep. Two players would work together, one covering the skies, the other rumbling across the ground, both mowing down waves of enemies. It was frantic, flashy, and smooth, with big explosions and varied stages. It kept you coming back because every run felt different depending on which role you played. But on the NES, all of that personality melted away. The Jeep felt sluggish, and the helicopter felt weak, and the backgrounds were just repetitive. The crisp arcade visuals were turned into blocky sprites, and the booming explosions were reduced to forgettable blips. The pacing slowed to a crawl when the action picked up, killing the fun completely, which is something that we see quite often when it comes to a lot of sprites on the screen. That's just an NES thing. But I will stand by the fact that in the arcade, Silkworm was a chaotic buddy shooter with style. On the NES, it was lifeless. Few games were as iconic as Gauntlet. You had 4 players huddled around a cabinet, blasting through endless dungeons, smashing monster generators, and stealing food from each other while a booming voice reminded you, "Elf needs food, badly." It wasn't just a game, it was a party, an event, a reason to bring quarters and a friend. The sheer chaos of the arcade experience made it legendary. The NES port cut that magic in half. Literally, 4-player madness was reduced to 2. The hordes of enemies shrank to tiny groups, the vibrant chaos slowed down whenever the screen got busy, and the iconic voice samples, gone! Instead, you just had generic beeps and dull music. What would have been a social frenzy in the arcade was now just a quiet dungeon crawl. Arcade Gauntlet was one of the greatest group experiences of the 80s. NES Gauntlet was reheated leftovers. Without the chaos, it just wasn't the same. I I actually played this the other day. SNK's POW, pretty gritty, pretty cool. You're breaking out of a prison camp, throwing punches, stealing weapons, and smashing through waves of guards. Big sprites, polished animation, solid pacing. It was exactly what you wanted from a late 80s beat 'em up. And with a 2-player co-op, it wasn't just an escape story, it was an escape story with a friend by your side. The NES stripped that co-op away immediately, which already kneecapped the game. The graphics were blocky, the pacing slowed, and the sound effects were weak. The gritty, desperate prison break vibe turned into a repetitive, empty trudge. Without the co-op chaos, it lost half its soul. The arcade version was tense, gritty, and fun. The NES version was a hollow imitation that missed everything that made it shine. Oh man, Narc. If you were around in 1988, this was the game parents warned you about. Williams Entertainment went full-on excess here. Digitized sprites, over-the-top violence, rocket launchers, bloody explosions, snarling dogs in a cabinet that literally shouted, "Say no to drugs!" which we ignored. It was outrageous, shocking, and absolutely unforgettable. On the NES though, they gutted it. The digitized detail, gone, replaced with tiny blocky sprites. No violence because of Nintendo's policies. The blood was stripped away. The blood on the cover was even changed to yellow, made it look like hot piss, which is all that this game deserves. Slowdown and flicker constantly bogged it down, and the pounding arcade soundtrack was replaced with looping noise. What was once shocking and raw was suddenly bland and exceptionally boring. In the arcade, Narc was brutal, loud, larger than life. On NES, it was quiet. Nothing special. And that's it, 10 NES ports that just couldn't live up to their arcade originals. Some games thrive at home, but these belong in the smoke-filled, neon-lit corners of the arcade where they were born. So what about you? Did you ever rent an NES game expecting the arcade magic only to feel cheated when you got the downgraded version? Let me know your war stories in the comments, and hey, maybe we'll do a part 2. Until then, remember, some games are fun anywhere, but these are arcade or bust. If you made it to the end of this video, you're already home with us. We're a gathering of video game enthusiasts that love to remember when life was just a little bit easier to live, so feel free to subscribe. Finally, the single most important thing you can do for me is to hit that thumbs up button, as it directly aligns with the visibility of the videos and the projects that I work on every single day. As always, from my family to your family, good energy, good vibes. Fortifier out. I've played tons of arcade games and I've played tons of NES games. And if you know anything about these two libraries, is that from an identity perspective, they're often very different. Sometimes you get a beautiful surprise where the NES version carves out its own legacy, and that's what my Better at Home series was all about. They were just games that were good, if not better at home. But then there's the other side, the dark side, the what were they thinking side, games where the NES version just couldn't live up to the big, loud, quarter-munching beast sitting in the arcades. And that's where today's topic comes in, thanks to one of our epic firefighters, Merch Credit. I've been challenged to do the flip side, arcade or bust. Today I'm going to talk about 10 NES ports that dropped the ball so hard it rolled under the couch and you never found it again. Let's begin. Let's start with a heavy hitter, Konami's Life Force, or Salamander if you were hanging out in Japan for whatever reason. It was one of the best shooters of the 80s. The arcade version was gorgeous, grotesque, and unique because it didn't just stick to horizontal scrolling. No. It alternated between horizontal and vertical levels, which kept you on your toes. The backgrounds were these pulsating bioorganic nightmares, like you were blasting your way through some intergalactic digestive tract. With a new power-up system based on capsules, you could build your loadout the way you wanted it. Speed boosts, missiles, ripple lasers, options, force fields. It gave the game this amazing flow where you felt in control of your ship's evolution. Plus, you could grab a friend and play co-op, which made the difficulty way more fun. Balanced, addictive, visually striking, this was Konami firing on all cylinders. And then the NES port showed up like the awkward cousin nobody wanted to invite to dinner. On the surface, it still had the Life Force name, but really it was more of a remix of Salamander. The stages were heavily redesigned. If you knew the arcade version, you were going to be confused, maybe even angry. The NES version looked okay, but the bioorganic spectacle was missing, and the cramped level design combined with slowdown made it punishing in all the wrong ways. It wasn't the thoughtful challenge of the arcade, it was the NES struggling to keep up. To me, the arcade version felt like a true Gradius spin-off, a natural evolution of the formula. The NES version felt like an undercooked remix with less personality, less balance, and even more frustration. If you really want to enjoy Life Force the way it was meant to be enjoyed, do yourself a favor, fire up MAME, or just find a cabinet. Oh, Clax. If you walked into an arcade in 1990, this is a game you likely couldn't avoid. The cabinet literally told you, it is the 90s, and there is time for Clax. And yes, there was. The game was hypnotic. Tiles dropped down a conveyor belt smooth as butter, stacking in neat little lines while the colors popped off the screen. The pacing was perfect, slow and manageable at first, then ramping up until your brain was in overdrive trying to keep up. Add in the digitized voices and the sharp sound effects, and you had one of the most addictive puzzle games of its era. It wasn't just fun, it was stylish. But then came the NES version, and man, this one was rough. The NES's limited color palette turned those bright, clear tiles into muddy little blobs. And in a puzzle game where clarity is everything, that's a death sentence. The iconic arcade voices were replaced by sad little beeps, and the gameplay speed felt off, sometimes too sluggish, other times choppy when the screen got busy. The NES version technically functioned, but it lacked any sense of personality. In the arcade, Clax was vibrant, loud, and addicting. On the NES, it felt like playing Connect 4 on a rainy day while someone hums elevator music in your ear. It wasn't unplayable, but it was missing the energy that made it special. Few arcade games were as stylish as Marble Madness. Atari dropped this in 1984 and it blew people's minds. You weren't just pressing buttons, you had a trackball, and that gave you precise physical control over your marble. The isometric obstacle course was sleek and futuristic with bold geometric designs and crazy hazards. Enemies, ramps, drops, it felt like you were navigating a neon death maze. The music was experimental and trippy, composed in stereo, which was kind of a big deal back then, and it all came together in this fast, smooth package that was unlike anything else in the arcade. The NES version, however, ripped away the game's heart. No trackball, just a D-pad. Controlling the marble with that thing was like trying to push a bowling ball through a doggy door. Instead of smooth gliding, you were overshooting, undershooting, constantly fighting the controls, and the visuals lost their clean arcade look, turning into blocky, muddy shapes. Even the quirky soundtrack was flattened into something that didn't really carry the same vibe. And the game, which was already short in the arcade, felt even thinner on the NES. Marble Madness was sleek and addictive. On the NES, it's clunky, frustrating, and empty. This is one of the few occasions... Alright. Okay, so next for us is Adventures of Dino Ricky. Never played it. I own it, but I never played it. So this will be interesting. This is a NES game. Dino Ricky. Let's go and verify. I think it is only a NES game. And it's Hudson at its core. Okay. Ugh. There we go. I've never played this. Stage 1-1. Oh, it's a shooter with jump mechanics. This is basically Nightmare. Fuck off. With Adventure Island Tomahawks. Okay. Is this like walking Adventure Island? So fucking slow, holy cow. Are those walk faster boots? They are, okay. Now I'm too fast. So here's the problem. You hit the power up, and then can't get over it, like, through the power-up. Is this death? Dino Ricky can't swim? Brother, what? He can't swim. His hitbox is massive, dude. And we're getting shot from behind. I wish. Damn. Give me a second. I don't know how I feel about this yet. I get pissed when I'm getting shot by a fish that's not even out of water yet. That's stupid. So Dino Ricky's just a shitty vertical shooter in the vein of like Nightmare. Damn, those are some strats, huh? There we go. We're cooking with fire. We got boomerang now. I think there's such a thing as being too fast. So we gotta be mindful of that. Is there any more power? Gotta level up. Oh, that's stressful as fuck. I don't like that one fucking bit. We're so fast now that... What? Am I getting extra lives? Oh, Jesus Christ. What's the meat? I'd love to pick up the meat. Why is this? Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my God! It's shallow water, brother. Is this the whole stage all over again? Oh my God, what a horrible checkpoint. Are you fucking serious? And God forbid Dino Ricky takes one step in water, man. Holy shit. I like the sound effects though. Good sound effects. Okay, so there's something going on here that's pissing me off, and that is I could power up my weapon, but I lose one level of that if I get hit, but I also have a health bar, and now I'm dead. This is Adventures of Dino Ricky, and it's trash. I'm not a big fan of it. First I thought maybe it'd be alright, but everything moves so much quicker than you, and speed is your worst enemy. Because you're moving in 8 directions, right? But it's not like a good 8 directions. And only certain weapons take out these things, so it's just a gigantic waste. Yeah. Hopefully they're forgiving with the lives, because, or the continues, because this is going to be a rough one. The thing is, I don't know Hudson to be nice with continues. Usually they're not. Jesus Christ, man. Alright, let's see what a... Oh, I'm in stage 1, 2? I want to see what the continues look like. You think this reminds you of Dino Spirit? Could be. Or Dragon Spirit? Yeah, so it's arcade at its core. That's fine. I can appreciate what we're trying to do in this game, but the power-ups making it to where I can't shoot bullets is kind of fucked. Gotta go fast. Except when you don't go fast and it punishes you. Cool, man. Alright, so meat equals full health. Duly noted. Duly noted. I think the boomerang might be our best bet. Rocks, are you serious? Still wouldn't see seeing it so far. Got a fresh restart. Oh my god, please don't. Oh, Jesus, you can't jump to left and right? That's the problem is you go so fast, you're just running into shit, okay? An auto scroller with jumpers. So now you're forcing me to choose a path and hope it's the right path. This is fucking trial and error. What other shitty trope are they gonna whip out on us? No diagonal jumps. Learned that the hard way. No. Next comes the rocks, right? You can throw rocks at me while I jump over this. Ugh! That can fuck off. There's nothing good about that game. That's a rough one. I have nothing good to say about it. Alright. Shitty controls, massive hitbox. Dino Ricky can't swim. but he can sure fucking miss jumps. Alright, I do own this game. It is fucked off. What would y'all rate that? What are y'all thinking? I'm in like the D territory. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the D territory. I think we'll give it a D. It's the biggest D I've ever had. Alright, next up is... Oh, shit. Knock it off. Should be, Adventures... or Mickey Mousecapade, right? Alright, Mickey Mousecapade. Obviously, this is ROR violation. So we're gonna go to Mickey Mouse games and see what we got. Athletic Land on Tommy Tutor. Is there an emulation for the Tommy Tutor? No, it's mess. That's the Mr. Yeah, I don't mess with mess. Mess is trash. And it's Athletic Land. We're gonna skip that one. Sorcerer's Apprentice on the 2600. That's an Atari game. Have we started Atari? We have not. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can play some Sorcerer's Apprentice. It's not very often we get to play decent games on here, so. Sorcerer. Alright, I don't own that. That's fine. Do. Alright, Sorcerer's Apprentice, 2600. Now we need to understand we're going back pretty far in time here for this. It's not going to be the greatest, okay? I'm okay with it, I understand. So we just got to see what we're working with, right? It's a Disney/Atari game. Game 1. Oh, it just looks like Missile Command, huh? Am I just shooting things? That's really cool. So I have actual control over, So nothing's like getting destroyed or anything. It's just destroy the targets and... At least they tried with the music, too. I will say, I would much rather Mickey just shoot straight up. But this is definitely it's an interesting change. Oh. The music's annoying as fuck, too. I guess the music was just too damn big. I find that very interesting. This is really... It's weird to explain without y'all actually playing it. So basically, after I fire whatever projectile I want... Well, there's a lot going into it. So if I'm on an angle, if I'm process of walking, it'll shoot straight diagonal. But if I stand still, it shoots up, and then I can control where it goes. Definitely got a little bit of a learning curve to it. And there are more than one game. There is more than one game. Is it going to get any harder? I feel like we're still the same speed we were when we started. What are y'all thinking about this so far? I think it's one of those, like, stupid... Hello? Alright, 1656. Is it timed, or is it based on how many things hit the floor? I'm getting points. I'm so confused right now. 1654, though. That's the number we want to remember. Alright, let's go ahead and, Game 2. What's Game 2? Oh, shit. Really fast. I think it might just be time-based. We might want to read the manual on this one. Alright, 1654. Game 3 is just blitzkriegly fast. Three, 4... Okay, 4 is like stupid slow. Alright. That's it. Technically a win. It's an arcade game. It's time. 1654. Not bad. Alright, that was Sorcerer's Apprentice. High score was 1654 with a win. Since it is technically just an arcade game and we can go, you know, forever. I don't know how to explain it. It's a good time waster. Alright, what would y'all vote for that? Let's go ahead and read the manual for that though. Sorcerer's Apprentice 2600 manual. Alright, we got story. Okay, so no, we didn't beat it. There's multiple stages. Each star that falls between the mountain peak turns into a broom with a water-filled bucket. No, this isn't the same game. There's no way. The object of Sorcerer's Apprentice is to help Mickey prevent the cavern from flooding by stopping the fallen stars that are turning into brooms. To do this, you must catch stars with the Sorcerer's magic hat that Mickey is wearing, create buckets by hitting meteors with fireballs, go into the cavern and stop the brooms. I'm very confused. Oh, okay. Well, let's give this a shake. See if we can make it a little bit further, because I don't understand what the hell we were trying to do there. I thought it was just like, hey, shoot it. I mean, there's no like water meter. I don't think what they wanted. Either this or it's a different game than what I'm thinking. And where's this like water meter you speak of? I don't see it. Makes it. Was there multiple Sorcerer's Apprentices? Disney wouldn't have. I don't think Disney would have been cool with. Oh, there is a water meter at the bottom. Okay. That's what that little orange bar is. I even noticed it. Okay, so I'm supposed to hit the brooms? Jesus. I don't know what the I don't know what anything is. Oh! Oh, this is just... This is a high score game. Okay. Alright, let's unflood the cave, I guess. And then I climb back up, and then... Yeah. But if I don't stop the... Yeah, it's just high score. Because we go back down here. Stop the brooms. This is pretty cool. There's a clear-cut objective here. For what it is. What's up, Metro? How are you? So we catch the stars. We already beat our high score. I think the only thing that'll ding it is just the fact that the controls are very weird for like actually aiming. But for an Atari 2600 game, this is like shockingly interactive. I'm alright with this. It's a very casual game. We're speeding up, that's good. We got a lot of water. Gotta stop the buckets. The brooms are up to no good in the neighborhood again. I blame Zordon. See what the difficulty ramps up fast. Look at that. This isn't a bad game. Let's see how far we can make it. So this is not going to be a beatable game because it is arcade. There's no multiple scenes here, so it's just the highest score that we can get. Let's go fly underwater. I wonder if there's another scene to the left I need to do. Damn. Broomsticks are getting, feisty. Jesus. Damn. Holy shit, man. Okay, so either side will get us there, okay. Where's my buckets? Why are my buckets not coming? Let's go dump some water. Oh, it's based on the stars that I get. So I gotta shoot these things. Oh, that's clever. Is it based on stars that I'm collecting? I think it is. Or maybe it's... Alright, at some point it becomes unmanageable, but that's okay. I'll take this high score. 5766. Not bad. Not bad at all. 5766. And it is a high score game. What would y'all rate that? I think I'd give it an A. Just a generic A. C+? Nah, man. There's multiple screens, multiple sprites, it's smooth, it doesn't stutter, every button I push something happens. I can't knock it. Alright, I'll set the range to B+ and A. Between A to B+. What would y'all say? Also, I'm gonna guess that this costs 20 bucks. Price is Right rules. Everybody knows the rules. Be as close as you can without going over. Get yourself some good boy points you can use for an override. Every button is 2600. There's only one button. This is true. I think I'm going to give it an A-. Because I've played some really, really bad... Really bad ones. And it's nice to occasionally get, like... You know, games that don't piss me off on the Atari 2600. Sorcerer's Apprentice. Got an A-. Nick says 7. Old man says 4. I say 20. Let's see what we got. Sorcerer's Apprentice, 2,600. 20, 17. That's just the label. 22. So we're down to 16. 114. Yeah, you can fuck yourself. 15.99. All right, we're down to 15. I think 15.99 is going to be our best bet. So I'm out. Who's the closest? Nick. Nick gets himself some good boy points. 4, 5, 6. There you go. Proud of you. All right, the next Mickey Mouse game is Mickey Mouse's Space Adventure. We're clear on all of these. This is a this is a actual thing. Okay, what would it come out on? Commodore 64? Let's play it. Y'all know I love my Commodore 64 games. Sometimes. Alright, I do not have that. That's fine. Let's go to my abandonware. About fucking time. Alright, Mickey's Space Adventure. We're going to go ahead and download. We're going to play the Commodore 64 version first, see how that plays out. And if we're lucky, it'll be awesome. Yeah, it's also on DOS. But it's a parlay, so I only need to play one of them to say we played it. Because them's the rules. Yeah, it's a parlay, so we have to play all of them. Just one iteration of the game to at least see how it evolved. Y'all ever had these Ollipops before? They're really good. It's a good replacement for soda. Alright, Mickey's Space Adventure. Drawn out just like the Apple II version, okay? What we got? Really slow load, typical. Apple II would have been faster, but it is what it is. Speed up a little bit. There we go. Any key to continue. Okay. Nope. Side B in the drive, then press any key. Oof. Control F4. Damn. Okay. That's gonna be a problem. Because there's just 4 discs. And no readme. Thanks. Appreciate it. I gotta figure out where the fuck the asterisk is on this damn keyboard. Oh, found it. Okay, so Disk control. Let's load new disk. So it's coming from the parent directory. Maybe I should just do it like this. No. Okay, so side B. Quick menu. Where's the disk control? Load new disk. This is gonna just automatically find it, or this one's weird. All right, we are going to TFO that until I can figure out a way to get a good whatchamacallit. Mickey's Space Adventure. Mickey's Space Adventure. It's a TFO. And we'll leave it at that. We'll put a comment here. Need to build disk playlist or explore what disk is what. 4 discs, and you're saying the B side. That really doesn't really help me at all. So that's kind of frustrating. So Apple II version we might be able to actually play though. So. Do I have Mickey's Space Adventure? I do! How wonderful. There's a lot of discs in this one. So this is where it's going to get frustrating. There's 4 discs on this. See if we can play this. It's obviously going to be faster than, you know, the other one, which is a good sign. Way faster, holy shit. No. Alright, so let's ask for side B. Pop in the new disk, press any key. Okay, so that's clearly not side B. Maybe disk 3. Well, I mean, I don't know what you want me to do. This could be another TFO. Damn. What the hell's going on with this? Alright, Apple II. And I'm just gonna copy and well no, I can't. Alright. What's up, Okami, how are you? Mickey's Space Adventure. That's a TFO. Same issue. This B-side thing. We know DOS should be one packeted game, so it shouldn't be an issue. Mickey's Space Adventure next up was DOS. Again, we need to double check and make sure we're not breaking any rules. Okay, so everything is Sierra. That's fine. Oh, there we go. To play the game, copy all the .pic file. Yeah, but not all of them are like... Let's just play the DOS version and see if we can figure it out. Wow, this looks like shit. Great. Straight up EGA. Do I have to listen to this stupid... Okay, no. Mickey and Pluto are walking down a country road which is surrounded by green hills. Okay, so we get very generic things. Look, go. Look, road. Country road least. Okay, look east. Try going there instead. Oh, you go fuck yourself. Look, hills. The hills are rolling foothills with oak trees growing on them. Look west. Fuck you. Alright, so this technically is a game we can map, so let's just map it out. Make it easier on ourselves. Ugh. No, I love my Tix adventures. Alright, so right now we are on a... Can we just look around? Because all I see is that I'm on a road. Alright, road. Let's go road. Which direction? Fuck you. Go east. Mickey and Pluto are walking on a country road that heads east and west through foothills and oak trees. Okay. So road continues here. No items yet. Go east. Mickey and Pluto are on a country road that seems to go on and forever through the hills. They decide not to go further east. Okay, so we have EOR, which is into road. Can we look at this obvious bunny? Go west. Okay. Go west. Do we have generic? No, we don't. So we have to do everything. Go west. The country road bends to the south and east through the low hills. There are lots of oak trees in this area. Okay, the country road bends to the south. Road 0. South and east, so it goes south. Go south. Mickey notices that road curves around to the north towards more hills. There are lots of oak trees on the hills. Okay. This is going to be road 3. We'll call this road 4. Road curves around the north towards some... Mickey and Pluto are going along... Oh, Jesus Christ. Mickey can see his house. Whistles a happy tune. Go west. Peaceful Country Road leads east and makes the driveway. Mickey can see his little house at the end of the driveway. Okay. Open mailbox. Okay. Go home. Go house. Enter house. Oh, this is actually really deep. Okay. Well, I gotta actually map this out and actually give a shit about it. That's interesting. Okay. No. Okay, so, Jesus. Suddenly, Mickey and Pluto see a flash of blind light over the hill to the north. Oh. Okay. Let's go north. That's a UFO. Mickey and Pluto gaze in amazement at a spaceship that has landed in the hills. Flashing lights circle around it, doors open. Let's enter the spaceship, see what happens. Mickey and Pluto are in the airlock of the spaceship. There's a button on the wall and a thermometer next to it. A thermometer? Oh, hell yeah, brother. Let's press the button and see what happens. Mickey presses the button, the inner door opens, and the outer door closes. Okay. So we're inside the ship. Mickey and Pluto are in an empty room inside the spaceship. There are 4 doors to choose from. There's 3 doors. I guess they count the south. Let's go west. Control room of the spaceship looks complicated. Mickey sees a switch, throttle, a blue and orange button. Mickey would like to figure this out. All right, well, let's leave the room. Go north. Mickey, Pluto have entered what looks like a sleeping area. Okay, so this is the bunk beds. Let's go ahead and read the map, see what it says. Oh! Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this game is deep. I thought this was going to be some, like, knockoff, really linear game. Apparently it's not. This is Sierra, man. They did their jobs well. Alright, so Green Hills, north of the Green Hills. So that's the sound of the spaceship landing. So we're going to go north. We know that much. And this is where the UFO is. Alright. Enter spaceship. Okay, so Mickey, Pluto are in the airlock. So if we go up, it's the airlock. So that's an enter, so we can put plus sign there. Airlock, there's a button on the wall, thermometer next to it. Let's look at the spacesuit. Spacesuits make sure Mickey, Pluto are not too hot or cold on other planets. They also have oxygen. Breathe, okay. Read the gauge. Temperature outside, spaceship is 20 C. 68, that's a very nice temperature outside, isn't it? Let's look at the button. The button opens and closes the inner doors. Okay, so we press the button. That'll open up the inner door. And we'll go north. So this is the hallway. We know if we go to the west, it's the control room. North is the sleeping area. And, oh, apparently we can save in here too. That's cool. And it's the east is the kitchen.
Attention all units, attention all units.
There's a kitchen.
Be advised, we have a 1075 in progress with multiple victims. Respond to raid alarm, all units respond, code 3.
This Lab 42, retain 4, respond to that raid alarm from Old Man Sim on YouTube and Twitch. Stand by. What's up, everybody? My name is Fortifire. I'm a retro variety streamer. I play a bunch of games from the 70s all the way to now, always on True Hardware when I can. Right now we're playing Mickey's Space Adventure. This game is, it's a Sierra game, very early Sierra game. This would have been Al Lowe's era of making adventure games under the Disney license that Sierra carried back in the 80s, so love to see it. Know that this game was likely created by the guy who made Leisure Suit Larry. True story. This is a parlay. We're supposed to be playing Mickey Mousecapade, which is the game that's after this in the whole Mickey lineage of games. But I wanted to do a parlay, and I thought that this game was going to be simple and stupid, but turns out it's actually really deep, and that's good. I should have expected more, you know, because it is outloaded that did it. If you're not following Old Man Sim, and you're on my side of things, you're wrong. You should know him. He's here. He's a moderator. He's a really cool dude. Love hanging out with him whenever I get a chance. I'm assuming he was playing Silk Song, because that game has consumed him in a good way. He likes to play some games, and he really goes headstrong into it. So I've been loving those 3D prints too. That's really cool. If you're new here, feel free to hit the follow button for me. Absolutely free, absolutely anonymous. If you're here on YouTube, feel free to hit that subscribe button. We did just pass a major milestone of 9,000 subscribers, and I am expecting a video to be out either tomorrow or Friday, and that is going to be Every Games Ever, the NES Accessories episode, which people have been asking for a long time, so it's finally out and ready to go. Didn't see the Mylon's Game Boy part. Was it the same for the most part? It was, and even more cryptic because everything's black and white. It was not good. I gave it an F, just the same that I gave, it's poop. Actually, no, I gave it a D, because I beat it on the NES, but I used a, walkthrough and shit. I didn't want to do it again, so. But it was rough. Then we played Dino Ricky. That game was trash. Fucking stupid game. It's horrible. Alright, so this is the kitchen, and there's a cabinet in the kitchen, so we're going to go ahead and put a little star right here. We know that there's a map, and that map has our codes that we need. So if we would need to figure out where we're going to go, we can. And there's food. All right, I'm going to mark this as 1. 1 is food. So there is food there. We're going to leave the room. Let's explore this area because I feel like there's something that matters. Alright, the control room of the spaceship looks complicated. Mickey sees a switch, a throttle, blue, and orange button. Mickey would like to figure this out. Well, let's just press the button. There's no button to press. Press the switch. Be better to flip the switch. Oh, okay. Well, fuck me. Flip the switch. When Mickey flips the switch, the spaceship's computer turns on. From the monitor, Mickey can read, "Hello, Mickey Mouse and Pluto. I am number XL30 from the planet Ordon. Ordon is a planet in the Alpha Centauri star system. 75 Earth years ago, an interplanetary thief stole a memory crystal. It's our most prized object. Contained within this memory crystal are the memories of our history. Without the crystal, we, on Orion, have no past. All is forgotten. The thief broke the crystal into 9 pieces. These pieces can be put back together like a puzzle, but the pieces can only be put back together in the correct order. He placed the crystal pieces in your solar system, Mickey. 1 on each planet." Oh, shit. Okay. "The thief was caught and imprisoned, but the crystals are still missing."
Looks like we have a new
Fuck yeah. What's up, man? Thank you so much for using that Prime sub. For anybody who doesn't know, if you have Amazon Prime, you can use that, and it carries the same weight as run-of-the-mill, you know, open sub. All right, let's go ahead and do this prediction. Will the bean be good or bad? You get 2 minutes, or if I notice nobody's putting any channel points towards it. What's up, Iconics? How are you? I'm glad to be. Iconic ones. My bad. What's up, Star? This is Mickey Mouse's Space Adventure, and it's really not bad. It's a very early Sierra game. All right, toasted marshmallow or stink bug? What are we thinking? Everybody's banking on bad. It's a great way to earn channel points, by the way. Channel points can be used to redeem a lot of buffoonery on the channel. So, 'tis what it is. 18,000 points. Which one of you fuckers? It's 2 people, so somebody, between y'all have each put, what's half of 18? 9,000 channel points? That's epic. So far, they've been bad. Every single one of them have been bad. No, you're fine. I appreciate that. It's always good to see you, dude. You know it is. All right, here we go. That's so fucking gross, man. Alright. I need some royalty-free music if we're gonna play this. Let's get some royalty-free space music. Oh, this will do. I'm down. Got to get our ambiance in. The spaceship has been traveling for the last 75 years from Orion to reach Earth. It is entirely computer controlled. Each crystal piece lets off a radar wave that the spaceship can follow in the correct order. The first crystal piece is to be found on Earth. Okay. So we got crystal. One is on Earth. Help us, Mickey. We need help to find the crystal pieces and to put the memory crystal back together. I, XL30, will communicate with you sometimes to give you clues to the next crystal pieces and information about the planets you are traveling to. Good luck, Mickey and Pluto. We on Oron. Thank you. Yeah, you bet. Oh, is that what that is on the left? It's like a spectagram. That's square waves. Doing good with the mapping? I mean, we just started, so I don't know yet. I don't think that... I mean, the first one's on here, so let's see if we can go find it. And it's obviously not on the ship. Let's go ahead and save. Save game. Oh, shit. Oh, I just put myself in a soft lock. Okay. So let's actually download the game so we can play it on DOSBox. It'll just make it so much easier. Then we're going to label it MSA. Executionable. Oh, shit, there's 2 discs. Oh, God, there's 2 discs. For DOS? Alright. Control F4. But I have to image mount, but they're not discs. So that means... Okay, so they're all picture files. And it's on disk 1. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Alright, C, CD, MSA, CD, disk 1, CD, disk 1, CD, disk 1, 1. Mickey. There we go. Oh, I usually do fine with text adventures. I love them. Go north. Enter spaceship. Press button. Go north. Go west. Flip switch. Get our message. Now from here, leave room. Save game. See if we could save. Okay, so this is gonna be we have to play this in one sitting. That's gonna be frustrating. Been on for 2:22. Okay. Alright, I know where I'm at. Alright, so this is back. Go south. Yeah. It's got oak trees. Make a Pluto hiking through the hills, see an unusually large oak tree. Okay, let's climb the tree. Oh hey, it's a memory crystal. Mickey's lying on a limb in the huge oak tree that spies a bird nest. There's a piece of glowing crystal. Alright, well let's get the crystal. Hell yeah. You can taste the glowing crystal. Alright. Get the tree. Climb down. Go west. Go west. Alright, so from the UFO to the west, we have the low hills. It's all the same thing. Let's go back to my house. I know there's like rope and shit there. Lie hammock. Kitchen. Alright, open cupboard. There's a flashlight in there. Okay. Oh. Let's get the rope. Okay, so can we untie the rope? Nice. Now I can get the rope. Okay. Now. Okay. Can we just write a letter? Dear Minnie, I'm going on a journey across the world. Haha. Time and space. Okay, that's a sweetheart thing to do. Let's see. Let's go north. Check out that bedroom. Open the closet. Scarf. We're gonna need the scarf. It's gonna get cold, so we're gonna go ahead and get the scarf.
Danny Boy 66 Vacation has engaged in the buffoonery.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Appreciate that. Alright, we got ourselves an inflatable mattress. What do you say? Inflatable mattress is plastic Mickey uses in the summer to float in the lake. Okay, so if we ever land on a planet with a lot of water, we'll be able to float. Let's go to the east. His bathroom. We see his sunglasses. Ooh. Way Mickey. 100 pounds? He's tiny. Alright, get sunglasses. Those are going to be important. Let's also get the scale. Why not? If it'll let me carry it. I think it'll let me pick up my whole house. Alright, let's go ahead and wash Mickey. Go west. Alright, so we're in the kitchen. Flashlights are always good to have. Go east. This is our garage. Open the cabinet. A wrench. Alright, get crowbar. Get wrench. Can we get the car? Oh, no, it won't let us. Oh, I can mail my letter. Okay. Okay, so that's his front. Alright, smell the flowers. Pick the flowers. Pick the yard. Go east. I think the rest of this road is pretty... Earth seems pretty simple because we've already been around. I've already mapped this. Alright, so Mercury is 1 orange. Venus is 1 blue. And come back to Earth, it's 1 orange, 1 blue. Okay. Mars is 2 orange, 1 blue. Jupiter is 1 orange, 2 blue. Saturn is 2 orange, 2 blue. Uranus, 3 orange, 2 blue. Neptune is 2 orange, 3 blue. And Pluto is 3 orange, 3 blue. Is the screen frozen or are you tripping? Oh shit. Oh god, it broke. Hold on. How long has it been like that? Dude, I've done so much. Damn you. Oh, I hit save. There's no saving in this. I wonder what we need to do. I guess we could just start at the beginning and go to Mercury. Push. Let's see, one orange. Orange. Mickey's pressed 0, 0 key orange, you key blue. Press buttons in the correct order. Okay. We're on Mercury. So here comes the educational stuff. How's Mickey going? It's going good, but I'm falling asleep. No atmosphere to hold heat in. Okay. So let's leave the room. And go south. Press the button. Wear our spacesuit. Go. Okay. Mickey's in the wrong place. What do you mean I'm in the wrong place? Just says just go one. Oh, so I gotta go to every single planet. Nah, the music's not. Yeah, here. But I am beat and I got shit to do tomorrow. We're in the closing days of defensive tactics, so I'll leave this game open. So basically we're just gonna bounce between the planets until we find out where we need to go, if that makes sense. For everybody over on YouTube, I appreciate y'all popping in, hanging out a little bit. I have testing and stuff, proficiencies to go through, so I can't stay up too late. I'm sorry. 9 more days of Academy, though. 9 more days. October 9th is the last day. Very excited. I'm done. Just fucking done with it. If you're on YouTube, feel free to come on over to Twitch. There's a lot more I can do for you here, be it sound effects, streamings, cards, or channel point redeems, things I can implement for you. If you're on Twitch, feel free to check out my YouTube. It's a mutual relationship on both sides. Also, if you want to guide the raid, feel free to do so at this time. Otherwise, we are going to find somebody playing a point and click. By the way, follow, subscribe, all the goodies. Would love to have you all as a part of this. Alright, we're going to go hang out with Cyber Trucker. He's playing a point-and-click kind. It's called Dead of the Brain 2. Cyber Trucker Alpha. Alright, as always, from my family to your family, good energy, good vibes. Fortify out, keep the flames out burning. Flames of retro gaming burning even stronger. We will be back tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing. We are playing, oh wait, is today Tuesday? Oh, we're doing Wildcard Wednesday. It's either Harvest or... Oh, Half-Life 2 Episode 1 is done, so that we're going to mix it up a little bit. Breath of Fire 4. Breath of Fire 4 is going to be an active RPG, so we'll be able to do that. It's exciting, alright? Anyway, come over on this raid. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And take care, alright? Have a good weekend. Just kidding. Have a good Wednesday.
At a You don't want to have some fun? She's definitely a looker. She's got nice style and... Ah, shit, I'm no different for those lowlifes.